Hey, this is Ethan here, and welcome back to the final lesson in the series. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on coming this far, and we're almost finished with our entire drawing. Now all that's left is to shade in the surrounding area, and this is actually my favorite part of this process because this is where you really get to see your picture come together and everything just begins to pop. Okay, so let's get to it. First thing I'm going to do is shade in this eyelid right there. So I'm going to take my pencil and darken this area. Okay, and then we'll take our tortillon and blend that out. Most of the shading you'll be doing in this video will be just with your tortillon, because by now there should be enough graphite on it for you to use it as sort of a shading drawing tool. Okay, so we're just going to take a look at the reference photo and mark out where the dark tones are, dark areas are. So there's this part right here where the eye begins to slope downward into the face, where there's a bit of a dark shadow. We'll fill that part in. Just be gentle with your tortillon. Don't push down too hard. This one's a little bit too dark, so I'm going to take another one that's lighter and use that instead. Sort of smudges in a few areas here. Okay. And then I'll go to this side of the face. And this spot right here, we're going to leave lighter than the rest because that's where the bone on the face is protruding out. And so that area will receive more light and is therefore lighter. And we'll put a little shade down here, right beneath the eye. And then here we're going to fill in that bag underneath the eye to give it some dimension. Here I'm going to take my pencil and just put in some light tone right there to mark it out. Okay. And then we'll blend it in. Notice how just a little bit of shade and that little detail immediately makes the eye look more three-dimensional. Okay. And then there's a bit of a shadow right here. Very light. Okay. And I'm going to leave that white streak right down that line. Okay. And now let's start shading into the eye. I'm going to darken this lower eyelid a little bit. Maybe darken some of the lower eyelash. Okay. And we'll draw in this tear duct right here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna add in this shadow right there on the corner of the eyeball. And then that shadow sort of extend down into the lower eyelid a little bit. And it gives that eyeball the three-dimensional look. Okay. I'll fill in the rest a little bit. And then do the same thing for the other side of the eyeball. Then put some shade on towards the top of the eyeball because there's a shadow that's being cast by the eyelashes. And maybe add some tone to the surrounding area. And that's pretty much it. Right, so now if you just compare your finished drawing with the before drawing that we did at the beginning of this series, I think you're going to see a huge improvement and be really happy with the result. Now, if you like to learn more about how to draw a realistic pencil portrait and get more in-depth training, I'd like to invite you to check out my brand new training course called How to Draw a Realistic Portrait from Photograph. It's a complete step-by-step video lesson instructional course where I will guide you through every step of the way of drawing your first realistic portrait. The course is divided into 5 different modules. Each module has multiple video lessons in it, and you'll be able to watch over my shoulder as I show you step by step how to draw every aspect of portrait drawing. So you'll learn how to draw the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the hair, the ears, everything. And then in the end, we'll put all that together and draw your first realistic portrait. So if you'd like to learn more about this course, go ahead and click on the link below this video to find out more about it. And if you have any doubt that it will work for you, just take a look at this video series and the before and after picture and see what a big improvement you've made in just a few days. And imagine how good you'll be once you've gone through the whole course and learn all the exercises. And again, I promise you, once you go through this course, which will only take a few weeks at the most, you will have drawn your first realistic portrait. I don't care if you're a beginner or if you've never drawn before. Everything I showed you and covered in the course will have you draw your first realistic portrait, and it will shock you how good it is. And also, there's going to be a complete guarantee, so you can try everything out without risking a single penny. So once again, if you'd like to learn more about it, just click the link below this video and check out all the details. So thank you so much for watching and drawing along. Once again, my name is Ethan, And I hope you got a lot out of this video series, and I will see you next time.